on this wonderful divine rising. Today's title is Practice Makes Perfect. I'm recording on Instagram and YouTube, so if I look between two cameras, you know why. So let's get into today's understanding. Today's understanding from the title is Practice Makes Perfect. Let me briefly introduce myself. I'm Euphoria, breathwork goddess, licensed cosmetologist, STD awareness coach, mother, entrepreneur, author, up-and-coming artist, poet, and podcast host. So many things. I've done it all. Today, I bring you the live feed of Practice Makes Perfect. Practice makes perfect. What are we practicing? Self-mastery is the main thing to practice here. How do we practice and master self-mastery? Well, practice every day. I hope that every rising you guys are getting up, taking time to do your breath work, do your rituals, whatever it is you do. I haven't been reading my Sacred Woman Journey book just yet because I've just been trying to meditate and restabilize myself every morning. Rather rising. But I do listen to the audiobook in the car. I have read through the book. Also, I'm listening to Gamma Rays. This is on Apple Music. You can get it on YouTube as well. But gamma rays are, I think, one of the highest frequencies you can listen to help stabilize the brain waves, right? So a lot of us, we might be feeling tension and stress in our bodies, not realizing it's just a multitude of frequencies attempting to pass through our cipher. And a lot of the times we also don't realize that, like, our bodies, each chakra vibrates at a different frequency. And when you're supposed to be raising your frequency, what's up, Kamal? When you're supposed to be raising your frequency, you go to each chakra and you do the work on the chakra. You build the chakra's actual structure. Just like when they say in Dragon Ball Z, you gotta catch the Dragon Balls, right? Or Dragon Ball Z is a perfect example. Even Pokemon, right? So for me, being the person that I am, I need to do this work by listening to these frequencies. I know this morning I woke up, I felt like, oh no, what is this feeling? I don't like it. It feels gross. It feels yucky. It feels disgusting. Can't deal with it. I've now come to realize it's a frequency thing. I have one person over here on this frequency, then I have another person in the middle, and then I have these other people over here on this frequency, then I have me. We all live in the same house. We don't listen to the same kind of music. We don't eat the same kinds of foods. We don't enjoy the same kind of superfluous things on the weekends. However, I'm a mother to my son, and I would like to raise him as close as he could be to my dynamic, because obviously that's what you do as a parent. You raise your kid to be like you, and then you allow other people to influence them as needed be. Right? And in this world right now, through this election and everything else that's going on, we do realize we need more people who are into their spirituality right now, because everybody else who's into all that other stuff, they outside fighting, murdering, killing, arguing, cursing. We need more peace right now. The world needs more peace, more love, more centered, focused, divine purpose right now. That's what we need. We don't need rah-rah. We need zen-zen. Okay? So how do you practice this thing? Well, I read, I do scroll on the internet and find stuff, and I'm not always on the internet. Like, you know how based on what you think about is what your phone shows you. So I'm always looking on how to improve my spiritual balance, or how to improve my health so that I'm not having herpes outbreaks, because herpes outbreaks come from mass amounts of stress in my nervous system. So I'm looking for things to help regulate that. There's information on, like, a chakra, right? For instance, let me see if I can find one. Okay, I'll use this. A chakra essentially is a ball, right? So you have your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. It's the biggest one initially. Let's use this one. And this one. Imagine your chakras like this. So your main chakras are like this big, right? So your root chakra is essentially like literally this big. Like, imagine a ball this big around your pelvis. And you stabilize that by building the structure around the ball, so that you know how to, if keep the actual energy safe on the inside of the chakra. I know it sounds very complex, but I tried it out this morning, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I feel so much better. I was feeling a little all over the place, and now I'm feeling like, whew, why didn't I do this earlier? Right? But practice makes perfect. So then, with that being said, the next job is to continue to keep stacking them and know that if you want to feel structured and strong and stable, you have to be able to stack at least 4 of these in a line, like connect 4. So most people are lower base, most of us, the average person. So you're going to go from your heart chakra on down to your root. And those 4 chakras are all aligned. So you go with the sticks to rotate the balls, or you could go each one. And rotate them all at the same time. And have in mind, these are columns to your spine that we're talking about here. So, keeping your energy going straight up. And then eventually one day you'll cross over to your higher self, which means you'll start with your heart chakra at the bottom. Then 1, your throat, 2, 3, and your crown. Now the funny thing about chakras also is that there's something in between each chakra. There's a minor chakra. What's up, Amanda? There's a minor chakra in between each chakra. So this might be your heart chakra, but then there's like an upper heart chakra. Then there's your thymus chakra. Then, actually, no, it's more than that. Okay. So, your heart chakra, then your thymus chakra, then your throat chakra, then your higher throat, right? And when you become more aware of each chakra, you'll notice when someone's trying to pull align your chakras. Right? So then above that chakra, then you have your third eye. Right? And above your third eye, you have like a minor third eye. Unicorn energy, for those that know. And then above that will be your crown. And then above the crown chakra, you have 3 more chakras, and then you have your stellar gateway, then your infinity sign, then your Merkaba. But we'll get there a little bit later, because we don't want to go too far into this lesson today, because, wait, I have a Merkaba? What's a Merkaba? A 6-pointed star that's also multidimensional, goes every which way, and we need to master it in order to be able to astral project. But I'd rather teach that lesson in my Patreon class. If you're interested in that information, click the link in the bio on Instagram. And for you guys, click the link in the description down below and join the Patreon class. And we'll be getting into that more often. I'll probably record them on YouTube, but then unlist the information and then only post the videos in the Patreon for the paid subscribers. So when you're ready to go ahead and learn this information because you want to master yourself, come on over to Patreon. It's just $10, something small, monthly fee, to learn more information about how to master yourself. Because a lot of the times we're out here stressed because we don't even realize that the problem that we have is really not outside people. It's just our susceptibility to other people's chakras and other people's waves and other people's frequencies and other people's vibe, essentially. Right? The more control you have over your brain, the more control you'll be able to, what's up and down? The more you'll be able to stabilize yourself even in stressful situations. Okay? Makes sense? All right. That's the brief lesson. So practice makes perfect. Practice balancing your chakras and listen to gamma rays. me, I'm very much always going to use my hands to help me balance my chakras. Because a lot of times we have people around us that want to take advantage of our work but don't want to do the work. Or they've done the work so they don't want you to finish doing the work, because if you do the work and you master yourself, then they can't take advantage of you still or bully you anymore. They don't want that. So just take time to figure out your particular sauce after you master your chakras. Make sense? Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. I got spiritual requests coming from every which angle. It's just like, oh God. I don't get how these celebrities do it. More power to them. What's so funny? What's funny about what I just said? Today's word from the Starting Your Day Off Right by Joyce Meyer says, hold on to your peace. In his, Christ's, days shall the uncompromisingly righteous flourish, and peace abound till there is a moon no longer. In the Bible, people are told to hold their peace because peace is a place of power. God tells us to not be moved when our opponents and adversaries come against us. We are to remain constant, fearless, and at peace. His word says, the Lord will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace and remain at rest. Exodus 14:14. No matter what is happening, remain consistent. Continue treating people well. Continue walking in the fruit of the Spirit. You don't know what kind of fruit you have until somebody comes along and squeezes it. You don't know how much fruit you have until somebody's picking it all day. Tell us about it. Let me reinterpret that. Today also is 11/11, guys. Take some time to manifest. It is a gateway of manifestation on parallel lines. That means a lot of blockages will be opening up for you guys. That's why I'm saying practice makes perfect. Take some time to balance your chakras today. If you can take off of work, do it. And go balance your chakras. That's why it also says hold on to your peace today. Because peace is a place of more power, and you can use your energy, your power to help you manifest what you want. Not what somebody else wants. I'm gonna go in and cut the energetic cords. Move them. Okay. Holding on to your peace may look a little different to everybody. I'm gonna protect my peace as best as I can. speaking only good things. Speaking of the good things that you see in your life, while still removing the negative things or negative vibrations. Ancestral protection at the bottom of the deck. I don't believe I asked to tap into anyone's energy in order to get a personal read today. Ooh, child. The self-mastery card just came out. This is also this talks about perfecting a craft and becoming famous for it. And this is the King of Cups card. So it might be a woman, male, assistant who has mastered the gift of some kind of balance, some kind of peace. You have all eyes are on you at this time. We have the Three of Wands, which talks about stepping through gateways, stepping into new life. So that's what this go here. Stepping through all these hyenas are watching you. What's up, AK the Great? And then we have these hyenas down here just staring at the goat, and then we have someone learning how to ride their own horse or taming their stallion. Again, we have the ancestral protection. What's up, Emperor Kwame? What's up, Euro? Elias? How you doing this Friday? We have the Eight of Pentacles. So no more stealing your abundance. You can protect yourself in the spirit now. Just change your frequency. We have the Three of Swords. People might want to do with the Three of Swords energy. But you're mastering yourself. The Night Watchers, Night Walkers. This talks about, did I show y'all on YouTube any of the cards? Oh my god. Like I said, read it real quick. This talks about which numbers at night are giving us back for you at night. So, celebrity perfecting a craft. King of Cups, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. having seriously protecting your energy, putting up energetic boundaries. Three swords. They mention the three swords, but this also talks about defeating your enemy finally and moving forward, stripping them naked of everything that they've ever taken from you. And night watchers, this talks about putting a spell work on you at night when you're asleep. What else do we have to tell the collective? You know, come across your page, one of the best things I've ever done because I got to learn so much about your journey as well, your testimony about the obstacles we overcame. We're still overcoming the obstacles to this day because I still live in a house with people who don't understand me. They just want to conquer and divide and rule over something that they have no control over, that doesn't belong to them. Put your clothes on. Huh? All the clothes sitting right there in that bin and in that box right there. So there's no way that out of those two you have nothing to wear. Hi, Dada. I see the eyeballs coming through. Hurry up. Hurry, put your clothes on. Wait till the bed. It's 6:46. You got to leave about 15 minutes. Brush your teeth, put your clothes on. Marcel, get up and put your clothes on. We'll go feed the cat. Again, as I stated, living in a house with people who don't understand, who just on a completely different frequency, who just don't get it, who don't get me, is the hardest part of my journey. They're the reason why this journey is taking so long. Just continue to try to put roadblocks, but thankfully God has a way of just making sure we'll be okay, regardless of all of that. What's up with Dia, new man, new woman? I'm sorry, so new woman. What's up, sis? We're getting back. I'm getting back. Repracticing my Reiki, repracticing my rituals in the morning. But you know how that goes. People always trying to throw you off. You gotta tell them, get the fuck off my shoulder. We're getting back. Okay, any more messages from the spirit? It says transformation and ideal partnership. I mean, cards simply said you'll be going through a nice transformation very soon due to a new partnership. And it doesn't even have to be relationship. It could just be business wise. It could be platonic. But you having new partnerships in your life is so much what you need. Everyone needs their own individual and communities so that they are supported in their own fashion. You understand? People have to be able to understand that we're not on the same frequency and you will not override my journey because I'm going somewhere different than you and you have to respect that. You have to respect it. You can't stop it. You get your wings. Despite which tactics people may try to use, keep coming out. It's the witch doctors and spell workers, people who are doing spell work when you at night. So, you know, that's why for me personally in my journey, being here in this location, sleeping around people that I know when I'm going to sleep are doing things to me, because I'm waking up feeling it in my body, like knowing something's going on that's not okay. Also knowing that there are people astral projecting to me because of the spiritual awareness that I do have. They do realize my aura is more grandiose, more visible, more filled with light. So it's more popular. I did go to school in my dream last night. It was nice being in school. Again, somebody, you're gonna finally conquer something. You're gonna finally get over something, because of this Three of Swords energy. It's like people continuously try to put blockages in your way and continuously try to, put you in a space. But it's like self mastery allows you to finally come out on top of this, right? Because if you jump one person, right, it's inevitable that they're gonna fall. But when they're by themselves, they're minding their business, and they get around people who actually encourage them to be themselves, you can't stop that person. And it's not within my journey or my destiny or my want to allow people that don't respect me to benefit from the self mastery that I'm taking part in, especially when they don't want to do it themselves. Does that make sense? I don't want to take anyone with me that I don't bang with on any of my journeys. Okay. I think that's all I have for y'all today, because it has been 30 minutes exactly, and it's time for me to get my son out the door. When your birthday comes around in a couple of weeks, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed birthday. Thank you. Hopefully, I get to go the hell away somewhere and just meditate, be in clear headspace. I don't know. It looks like Spirit doesn't have any more messages. Okay, that was a lot. Just as I said, no more messages. Spirit was like, oh, wait a minute, I got a lot to say. Oh no, I'm not gonna take that. That seems like that's too many. I mean, this story it's the same story. Set up. King of Swords coming through air sign. Empress finally arises. Battle defeated. Someone goes to prison. King of Pentacles might be the one finally going to prison. This is the Wheel of Fortune finally turning in favor. This is all protected. The Ten of Cups abundance protected by the family. I mean, the ancestors. Call on the ancestors when you need them, of course. Make sure they're spinning those wheels for you, keeping you protected from all I said all angles and directions. What's up, Nova? A magician will be in your pathway very soon. You'll be battling light and dark, finally balancing them. No one will be able to steal your energy, your abundance anymore. This King of Cups keeps coming out for some odd reason. What's up, Sasha Keys? Where those muscles? Okay, period. Shit. Like, I need to do 100 push-ups tomorrow. I've been slacking. They still going, they still getting it. Damn. Definition is getting crazy. But I mean, it don't look as cool on Instagram, but on YouTube, see, you see. But I'm really flexing right now. And the last part is the Aquarius star card. So you're finally stepping into your North Node. With good reason, thankfully. Like so, because child, they was getting annoying. Like people will continue to keep putting all their energy in your cipher, and it's like just do the work yourselves, and you wouldn't have to do what you do. Like, it's just that simple. But you can't take You can't teach an old dog new tricks. They don't want to learn. They prefer to be the villain in the story. They feel like they're serving justice to the United States system. I don't know what the hell they think they're doing. But pray for the people and just move around. What's up, Russian roulette? Excuse me. All right. Self mastery deserves a lot more credit than people give it. So it's time for me to go get my son to school. From peace, love, and air increase to you guys. It's been 30 minutes of love and light. Today's 11:11. Don't use this portal egregiously. Use it to manifest something great, something good for the greater all and to the harm of none. If your intentions are to harm no one and to make everyone great, you will be great. That's how it works. That's the law of what? Inertia. Newton's third law as well. And the law of correspondence as well. Whatever you wish for me, I wish for you times 23. Okay? All right. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. And make sure you're having good intentions for people today. And you want everyone to win today. Even if their story does not include joy, still wish them luck on their journeys. Because why not? Right? Anywho, I got to go. Let me see if the cat got fed. Peace. Oh, remember, here, in this place, here you are heard, seen, and loved. Yeah? And why is that not going? Okay. And remember, have peace, love, and hair grease and everything in between because these are your tools and your body to help you manifest your dreams. Your tools, your body, your dreams, your work. Okay? Don't let nobody take that from you. Be kind, but don't get taken advantage of, especially not by people who don't respect you. Okay. Peace, you guys. Love. Numbers before you get read the photo 6. He's moving with his breath.